Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Your boy Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel Future 5 video. Guys, don't forget to hit the sub and like button if you enjoy the content. Show your support to the channel and make sure to enable the bell next to the subscribe button to get notified when we post a new video or go live with a live stream. So guys, sneak peek number 4 is out of the way and the wave has been confirmed. We're going to go through that sneak peek in a moment, and we're also going to be talking in this video about who is Wave. A lot of people do not have a single clue who is Wave, so we're going to be talking about that a little bit. Then in the second portion of the video, guys, we're going to be going through our daily roster review as usual. So let's switch window here right away, and boom, sneak peek number 4, guys. Greetings agents, this is the CN fragment of the Marvel Future 5 team. Now that we've determined the cosmic presence surrounding us, we will need all hands on decks in order to prepare for the worst case scenario. In search for new heroes, I've come to visit the nearby beaches of the Philippines and found just who we need to join us in our defense of the planet. Here we can see the wave headpiece, the waves, the waves from the water, and again, it's a part of the 80th anniversary of Marvel event. Look at this hero go. She's gold medalist for sure. Who is this new superhero? Use the clues around the beach and your skills as an agent to figure out who it is. Since the picture got released days ago, it's not really hard. If we were actually there without the previous sneak peek, well, leak we actually got on Wave, actually that will be maybe a little bit harder to find. So next we're gonna go with the picture, but hold on, before that I just want to go with the last part here. While I was trying to pursue this Eric Olympic champion, guys, could that actually mean that we're gonna get a new Eric West with Wave, similar that they did with White Fox? Is it what it means here? It's hard to tell, man. She could be free to play, she could be Eric West, she could be paywall, but the Eric word here actually make us think a little bit. We're gonna see when we get either beta gameplay from the Star Agents or from the patch note, whatever comes first. But we're gonna be able to have a better idea of how to get her. But so far, I think the Eric here could actually mean she's going to be the same way as White Fox through the Eric West. That's a good possibility here. Now, if we go with a picture that you get if you answer the question here, boom, the picture we showed days ago and then been floating on the internet. Miss Wave, I do love the design. The design is awesome, and you can see where her breast is. I know we're not trying to talk about breast, but that's the position. You can see the W here, meaning wave. Obviously, when we're going to be seeing face to, we're going to be sending face to her and not top for the view here. It's not going to be much about the breast, but right now in that picture, it is what it is. I'm just saying what I see, guys. I'm just saying what I see. So she looks pretty cool. She kind of looks like a mix, the design mix between Victorious and the female Loki. In my opinion, I do really love the artwork they put there. I cannot wait to see what she's gonna look in the game, to be honest. And well, we're gonna have that in the next few days, possibly when you know, when they release the beta gameplay from the Star Agent. I think they get access on the 5th, if I'm not mistaken. So around the 5th, in about 5 days, 4 or 5 days, we shall have access to the first beta gameplay from Star Agents, and we're gonna be looking at that as soon as possible. Next, who is Wave? I pulled up a little document here. So this is Wave, the picture from the comic, guys. I built up a little document just to talk on the stream. It's not available for anybody to view. You can see it here. So this is the picture of Wave in the comic from War of Realm, Agent of Atlas. And now, if we actually go with what was being said on her, Wave has been described by Marvel as a mysterious new Filipino heroine. She has identifiable Filipino morena skin, a green and gold costume, weapons, and she will be teaming up with heroes from China named Hero and Sword Master. Wave will debut in War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas #1, the first of 4 War of the Realms issues to be released in May. The story will be set in Asia and will center on the New Agents of Atlas led by Korean American superhero Amadeus Cho, aka Brown, previously the Hulk. And this Agent Atlas story is pretty much them gonna be fighting Malekith army, pretty much from what I can see that I found on the internet. So this is who Wave is. We don't have much information about how she gets her power and all that. I guess when we have more idea from the comics and when we get her biography in game, we'll have a little bit more idea about that. I don't want to spoil everything obviously here, but this is Wave, guys. I'm really excited for this character because I do believe this is one of the best artwork I've seen from Netmarble in years. In my opinion, this is one of my favorite one ever, to be totally honest, guys, and I cannot wait to see her in game. Now next part, guys, of this video, we're gonna be doing our daily roster review. Now if you want to get your roster review, it's pretty simple. You go on the Discord server, link in the description below the video. You click on the link, obviously. You go on the Discord server, go in the MFF roster review channel here. See, only this little chat works. If you post in, for example, chat English, I will not be reviewing your account. It needs to be posted in MFF roster review channel, and then you type your IGN with your question and I will look you up. Now if you want to skip the waiting list, you have paid membership that you have access to. You can click on the join button next to the subscribe button, or to go in the description and look up the information about the paid membership there. Now let's get started with those free to play, well, free on the server, on the YouTube channel roster review here. Okay, first one, please review my roster. IGN Freako9. Need advice on what to do to make my hero stronger. So let's jump into the game, back into the game, recommend it, and let's type this IGN. So you are pretty new to the game, so your #1 focus here is going to be your cards. You need to make your cards good. Now your cards are not that solid. They're still not bad for a new player, but they need a lot of work. So first thing you're gonna do here, you're gonna replace this card with a Loki 17 cards. You're gonna replace this card with a Secrets War 2099 Lim variant. You're gonna replace this card with a Marvel Zombie card. And here we're gonna keep that for now. I like the stats I can see on this one right now, so we're gonna keep this one. And we're gonna keep this one, get the finisher cards to mythical. So 3 cards to change, 1 card to get to mythical, and this card here we're gonna keep it until these other cards are taken care of, so we can actually improve that one a little bit after that. That will give you a good start with your cards. Now with your account, first thing, you're a new player, you do not level characters past level 60 until you have at least 15 tier 2. You are going to waste resources that you do not have to spare by leveling characters past level 60, and it is not recommended at all. So on tier 2, you leave them at tier 2 and you work on more tier 2 so you can make your roster stronger. And then when you're able to do, daily clear and wall boss ultimate, clear a good amount of Shadowland to at least get your 225 biometrics weekly from Shadowland, then after that it is time to start working on your first tier 3, which is going to be eventually Captain Marvel. Now epic quest, first epic quest you want to work right now is Deadpool. It might actually be switched to Mr. Fantastic with the next update, but for now it is Deadpool. If we look at the characters you should be working on, this guy to tier 2, this guy to tier 2, this guy to tier 2. Those are the very important characters to start with. This girl to tier 2, If we look down here, this guy to tier 2, this guy to tier 2, this girl to tier 2, and this girl to tier 2. This girl, you're gonna get her in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. You're gonna hear either her at 6 stars or 256 BOs for free for her. So if you can actually get her to 6 stars before we get that that extra, well, that 6 stars from the 8-week login event, that'll give you a 256 biometrics extra on her to get her to tier 2. That will be a huge boost. But if you don't get her to 6 stars by then, if you cannot get her to 6 stars by then, I will recommend keep her to 1 star. Save the BOs that you're gonna get for her, keep her to 1 star till you can upgrade her to 6 stars, then use those BOs for gear. And those are the characters you need to work on really early in the game to actually, you know, be decent in World Boss Ultimate in Shadowland as soon as possible. And that pretty much cover our first roster review of the day, guys. Next we have Star Agent X. Hello Mustache Man, it's Captain Mustache for you, bro. Actually, it's Captain Stash. Need advice on cards, stats, what to change and improve, and roster, who shall I tier 2 and tier 3 next. So let's go in here, take a quick look here. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, here we go. So cards. Attack speed a little bit low, your defense is good. Cooldown cool, drop a little bit if you can afford it. If not, it's fine. Here you are good. This one is good. This one is okay. This one is okay. And this one, okay, my recommendation will be to build another Loki cards. And you roll the new Loki cards with energy attack as bonus option with attack speed, and then boom, your stats are fixed. That's the only little change I'll actually make to your cards for right now. Now if we look at tier 3 characters, you look like you got the most important. Yep, you got everything you need right now. My recommendation will be wait for the next update. Wait for the next update and see if Mr. Fantastic is worth it, or if the new tier 3 that's going to be available in the game is going to be worth it. That will be my my take on your next tier 3. If we look at tier 2 characters missing here, let's take a quick look at that. Doesn't seem like you're missing much, that's for sure. Let's see. We're gonna start from the bottom here and see what you could be possibly missing. You're missing paywall, so I'm guessing you're not very into paywall characters. This guy got the uniform to mythical, that is good. This girl to mythic, not mythic but tier 2 is actually a good star, good for Shadowland. Mantis good for Shadowland. Mordo Cassilia is good for Shadowland. Nebula, you got an endgame uniform, that will be my main focus here. Then you got Infinite War Groot, very strong for Shadowland, strong for Shadowland. If you get her, yeah, she's amazing in Shadowland. I highly recommend her to get to tier 2 since you get the gear to 20. So those are the characters you can actually be getting to tier 2. All strong characters for Shadowland, pretty much it's your only focus at this point with your roster. You got all the meta, so it's really working on building characters to achieve better first time rewards in Shadowland at this point. And that covers our second roster review of the day, guys. Okay, next we have hello Starco, please help me review my cards and character builds. Thanks. Character builds, if you want a specific characters build, you gotta post your stats in the regular chat, in the chat English, in the regular chat, because I do not have access with doing those roster review to the stats you're actually missing on your character, so it's impossible for me to give you the proper recommendation on each characters. Okay, so let's get started with the cards here. Cooldown is good, ignore defense is good, attack speed is lacking. So here, this is good. This is okay, but I'd much rather have all attack on it. If you get a bunch of mythical cards and can actually try to reroll that to get all attack and either critical damage or critical rate, I think that'll be better. This one is good. This one is okay, and this one, oh yeah, this one not very good. You can lose the cooldown and you need the attack speed here. So my recommendation here will be to go with a Punisher 19 card. You roll all attack on the Punisher 19 card, so you still get 6% all attack. So basically, you gain all the attack speed you're missing, and you only lose 4% physical attack on the whole card. So I think that will be the best possibility for you. If you look at this Punisher cards, let's go in card collection real fast. So you have all attack from the last option here. Then you can go with what else? You could go cooldown if you don't want to drop your cooldown, and you could go with critical damage. So all attack with critical damage or all attack with cooldown will be the optimal for you, and that will fix your attack speed and keep your defense to the level it is. So I think that will be the best move for you. Now if we look at tier 3 characters, first thing I'm gonna check is that do you have Luna Snow? Doesn't look like it for now. No Luna Snow, so that covers that part. So we can look at your tier 3 now. You got the Fantastic Five pretty much. My recommendation next will be probably Jean Grey, or wait for the next update. Those will be what you want to do between both of them. Jean Grey is currently, in my opinion, the strongest overall tier 3 in the game, but she costs 1600 CCF. So and we don't know, maybe the next characters release at tier 3 or the new uniform with Mr. Fantastic is actually gonna make those tier 3 characters better than Jean Grey. So we don't know. So in my opinion right now, you should be waiting on the next tier 3, but if nothing impressive gets released, she'll be a very good target for your next tier 3, that's for sure. Now if we look at characters you're missing at tier 2, Shadowland. Alliance Battle Extreme meta here. That should be your next target in my opinion. Then you got, like the other one I said right there, Bishop for Shadowland, Phantom X for Shadowland. Very strong. Luna Snow can eventually get her to tier 2 is a must, but that depends on if you get BO subs or not. If we look from the rest here, this looks pretty decent. Doesn't look like you're missing any metas. No, you're not missing any metas. So those little characters I mentioned here will be the best option for you. If you get BO subs, Luna Snow is the #1 target to actually work on. And that covers another daily roster review. Let's move to the next one here. Okay, hello Starco. I need to know what cards should I change or reroll because I'm free to play players. Thanks, Dark World Team. Let's take a quick look at that, boy. Let's take a quick look at that. So cards, all cards effect. The cards are terrible. The cards are trash. The cards are need a lot of work. So you're gonna trash that. You're gonna trash that. You're gonna trash that. You're gonna get this one to mythical. You're gonna keep this one like that. Triple attack is good. Here you're gonna get Punisher 19 cards. Roll all attack and cooldown. Here you're gonna get Secret Squad 2099 limb variant. And here you're gonna get Marvel zombie cards, and you need to get all those cards to mythical. Now after all those cards are set up and set to mythical with that Loki set to mythical, come back to me for me to review your cards again and see what bonus action we should be focusing on those cards at that point. And that pretty much covers a really easy mode. Your cards, what you're gonna do with them are really easy here. Okay, so this boy is done. Next we have Sergeant Burns. Can you please review my roster? Yes, I can. Please do so, bro. So we're gonna start with the cards here. All cards effect. Cooldown is good. Attack speed is a little bit low. We're gonna see if we can adjust that. In your defense is good. So let's see what are the options for the attack speed here. Love this. This is strong. This is okay. I really hate that it's a level 1, but it's still okay. Here you get physical attacking or defense. This is good. And here you got triple attack cards. I guess with the setup you have right now, unless you actually get premium cards to replace this card here, I will just deal with the little lack of attack speed. You're not that far. You are 1.5% from the recommended attack speed on cards, so my recommendation will just be roll with those cards until you can actually get a good premium card to replace this card. Will be like, for example, a cable premium cards or something like that. That will be my only recommendation if you ever get those cards. But for now, your cards are doing amazing. They are amazing. If we look at your roster, the only tier 3 I can see missing here is that's really important, Doctor Strange. So Doctor Strange will be my next tier 3 if I were you. If we go down in the tier 2 characters missing, it looks like you got all the Alliance Battle Extreme meta. So this guy for Shadowland, this guy for Shadowland. This girl to tier 2 if she get Bio sub. She's still meta support. This girl for Shadowland, this girl for I already 6-star 6 master, that's fine. This girl tier 2 as soon as possible for support. I see that you're getting trolled by RNG here. That's always something that's painful, and that's pretty much it for the characters you actually need. Really need a tier 2 right now. So do a little extra work on those characters, and when you get better premium cards to replace that Thor card, and you'll be in a business here, buddy. Very, very strong count, very good account. Keep the good work. And next we have Torrento's Torrento PvP. Review my account please and help me with cards. I can't get enough cards to reroll in next tier 3. I really love playing with Wanda. Do you love Wanda, bro? Do you love Wanda? Okay, let's go with the cards here. All cards effect. Cooldown is too low, attack speed is lacking, your defense is too low. So lots of change here. This card's got all attack. You want to reroll this card to get better spot options. You want to have all attack, and I think you can have attack speed here. That will be very, very useful. This card, you only get double attack, so my recommendation will be switch this card with the Punisher 19 card so you can get that attack speed, that ignore defense up, and you can actually get cooldown as bonus option with all attack on it. Then you get this card. This card is okay. You get one good bonus option, and then you get this card. You want to switch this card. I'm not sure. Hold on. Attack speed. How is attack speed is doing? You have attack speed. Okay, you want to reroll this card for attack speed. You're gonna get attack speed there, and you're gonna get Punisher 19 here. Your attack speed is gonna be doing just fine, and you're gonna get a little bit more cooldown. Athletes from which one? The Punisher 19 here, so your cooldown is gonna go up in the 20s. Yeah, you still need cooldown. Sadly, you still need cooldown. You gotta sacrifice the offensive stat. So my recommendation here is to go replace that with the Marvel Zombie cards. You're gonna drop a little bit in attack, but you can roll all attack as bonus option on the cards. All attacking your defense will be optimal, and you're gonna get the cooldown you're actually missing with that. And that will be my recommendation for your cards. Now if we look at your roster, tier 3 you're missing is the most important, Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is your next tier 3 without a single doubt. And if we look at tier 2 characters, this guy, this guy, this guy, this girl, all important characters to get started with always. And if we go down, this guy, amazing characters to get to tier 2. And we're going down just to check if we're missing any free-to-play metas here, and doesn't look like it. So it's really those characters to work on, those cards to change, and your roster is gonna be doing much better. And guys, that covers the roster review we had in the store for today. As always guys, if you want to get your roster review, you go in the description below the video, click on the Discord's link, join the Discord server, go in a MFF roster review channel, post your IGN with your question, and when your turns come up, you will get reviewed, guys. Don't forget to hit the sub and like button if you enjoy the content to show your support to the channel. Make sure to enable the bell next to the subscribe button to get notified when we post a new video or go live with a live stream. And guys, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.